Hello students, in this video I am going to show you how to start PowerPoint, creating a new presentation, changing a layout, adding themes, adding a text in the placeholder, saving, closing and opening a presentation. So let us begin. Now if you are using a Microsoft Office 2007, you can directly click on the start button, then go to the all program and click on Microsoft Office PowerPoint 2007. A blank presentation will appear. Now as I am using a Microsoft Office 2019, so you may find some of the features here that may not be available in Microsoft Office 2007. So here is my icon for the PowerPoint, or you can also click on the search box and you can type PowerPoint. You can see the PowerPoint icon here. You can click on it to open it. Now I want to start with a blank presentation, so let me click on blank presentation. Now this is a blank title slide. By default, the layout for this slide will be a title slide. So Microsoft PowerPoint is a presentation graphic software developed by Microsoft. So basically we use it to create and display a beautiful presentation that includes text, picture, charts, diagram, and some of the animated special effects. Now as we are going to create a presentation, so you need to understand what presentation is. So presentation is a collection of slides arranged in systematic order that displays the information with graphics, sound and animation. And the one you can see right now, we call this as a slide, and this is the miniature form. Means that there is a small form, thumbnail form of the slide that you can see on the center. And we can also call the slide as a single page in a PowerPoint presentation. Now if you see here, you can see a dotted rectangular box. So we call this dotted rectangular box as a placeholder, and these placeholders are basically used to insert the text, table, chart or any other component. Now first thing, before creating a presentation, before inserting the text, you need to select the layout of the slide. So you can change the layout of the slide according to your requirement. So right now this is a title slide. Now if you want to change the layout of the slide, you can either right click on this blank area. From the drop down menu you can see the layout option. Just here you can see 9 different layouts that you can use to create a presentation. So whenever you create your presentation or a project, so it is very important to select the layout, then write down the or create the presentation. Or another way of choosing the layout is under the home tab. You can see a layout option here. Click on this layout, so this you can see the same layouts that you wanted to use. So right now we are using a title slide. Now let me work on this title slide. Now click to add the title. So you can click it here and you can write the text. Suppose say welcome to EIGPS. Now you can increase or decrease the size of this placeholder or text box by using the fill handles at the border of the placeholder. So if you want to increase it, you can just click and press the fill handles. If you want to decrease the size of a text box, you can click on the fill handles and you can decrease the size of the placeholder, and you can also move the placeholder in any of the position wherever you want. So in this way you can change the position of the placeholder. Now above the placeholder you can see a rotation tool here. Now if you want to rotate the text, you can click on this rotation tool and just move the mouse pointer and put it in the different directions that you want. Now I do have one more placeholder here. So if you want to add more text, click on this placeholder and you can start typing and add the text. Suppose say silvery, and let me just drag it and bring it at the top. Now next is adding a theme. Now before adding the theme, I just want to format this text. So if you want to format the text, you can click on the placeholder, then under the home tab in the font group you can see a font color option here. Click on the drop down arrow of the font color option. You can choose your own color. This is the font size box. Click on the drop down arrow and you can choose your own font size that you want to use. If you want to change your handwriting style, you can click on this font option. It will show the list of fonts here, so you can use the fonts that you want to display. Now click on the next placeholder. You can either directly select the text, or you can also click on the placeholder just like the one you have done to welcome to TIGPS. You can also format it, give the color you want. You can increase or decrease the size of the text and change the handwriting style. So let me just drag it and place it at the top just below the first text. So this is how we can insert the text and place it in the placeholder. Now next is adding a theme to the presentation. To make your presentation attractive, you can add color and design on the slide. So you can see that the PowerPoint provides ready-made color and design themes in the theme group. Now for that, if you want to apply the theme or the background color, you have to go and click on the design tab. Now once you click on the design tab under the theme groups, we call this a themes group, you can see some of the designs that you may use to your slides. So whichever theme you may like, you can directly click on that theme and you can use it. Suppose say you can, in this way you can select it. Suppose you may use any of these themes, say welcome to TIGPS, this theme. Just click on it. Now you can see that the background of the slide has changed. Now next is how to save the presentation after creating it. So you need to go to the file menu, click on the file menu and go and click on the save. Now I just want to save it in the desktop. So under the file name, you need to give the name for the file. You can use any of the name. Right now it has been used welcome to TIGPS. So I just want to keep it like this, or let me write down class 4. Okay, so this will be my file name and I have saved it in the desktop. Finally click on the save button. So your presentation has saved. Now how to close the presentation? You can close the presentation by clicking the cross button at the top right corner, or you can also go to the file and click on close option. So your presentation get closed. Now how to view or how to open the presentation? Now see, I have already said that I have saved the presentation in my desktop. Now I need to find out. You can see here class 4. The name of the file is class 4 and this is my PowerPoint presentation. You can double click on it and you can see that the presentation you have created has opened. So later on, if you want to add more slides, you can use the same presentation and you can continue your work. So this is all in today's class, and in the next class I will show you how to insert the new slide, how to insert pictures, and finally to run the slideshow. So this is all in today's video. I hope you have understood it. Thank you children, and do practice it at home.